Welcome to St. Louis Marketing Voice, the pulse of CMOs and marketing executives in St. Louis. In today's podcast, helping STL lead in BizTech, AdSaint talks with Bill Davis, Marketing Director at Perficient. St. Louis-based Perficient has been one of the fastest growing companies in the country over the last decade. During Bill's tenure as marketing director, the company has scaled from just under $30 million in annual revenues to a projected $310 million in 2012. This interview gives a little insight into how marketing has helped Perficient grow.
Hi, I'm Bill Davis. I'm the Director of Marketing and Corporate Communications at Perficient. Perficient is a business and technology consulting firm. We serve primarily large enterprises, Global 2000, Fortune 1000 type clients. We deliver what we like to call business-driven technology solutions. So we're always working to help our clients tackle some business challenge, reach some business goal, but there's the consistent theme is that they're leveraging technology. There's a technology underpinning to those engagements. At our core, we're about helping our clients try to solve a challenge or innovate to remain competitive, working as a partner advisor to them. We occupy a nice spot between smaller boutique firms and significantly larger firms. So we sort of occupy a middle spot where we're able to tackle projects that are too big for the small guys and aren't necessarily on the radar of the large guys. We're a publicly traded company that brings with it some advantages. So some of our smaller competitors or boutique firms, they can issue a press release and put it on their website and send it out to their email list, and a handful of folks see it, right? Perficient, as a public company, we issue a news release across Business Wire, and it gets attached to our stock ticker at hundreds of, Yahoo Finance and the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal. So we see that ability to leverage our status as a public company as a wedge. And we made a conscious decision that we needed to raise Perficient's visibility as a corporate citizen of St. Louis. So we began to do things like increasing our local philanthropy. Many of our clients are business travelers, so we began doing some advertising out at Lambert Airport. There's still about a dozen big signs spread throughout the concourses out at Lambert Airport. It really played up the St. Louis ties and have been nice for us. Renewed our commitment to local business organizations like the RCGA, nurture relationships with local media. But then social media, again, has also been a key strategy of sort of raising our visibility locally. Again, very active from a St. Louis perspective. One of the local marketing agencies last year did a sort of a St. Louis State of Twitter report that was pretty comprehensive. It had a lot of nice things in there, but one of the things that they tracked was sort of St. Louis brand mentions across Twitter, and it was pretty neat to see Perficient, as a relatively small firm still, rank much higher than companies like Boeing and Monsanto and very large organizations. We've really, over the course of the last couple of years, tried to make sure that St. Louis knows that Perficient's a St. Louis company, growing St. Louis company, a dynamic St. Louis company, and our work's certainly not done, but I think we're in a much better spot today than we were a couple of years ago. I think we saw this a little earlier than some folks and began to really look at making a significant investment to building out a social infrastructure in late 2008, and in 2009 brought a dedicated senior resource in to help lead that effort. And over the course of the last couple of years, we've really built out a very strong presence. It's no more about a salesperson knocking on a door with his bag of tricks and explaining to a potential customer, here's why you should buy what I'm selling. Right now it's the customer saying, here are my challenges, who can help me? Pretty consistently we receive awards from the likes of IBM and Microsoft and Oracle. It's tremendously important because when we're competing with someone for a particular opportunity, that maybe it's an IBM portal opportunity, and we can point the client to the fact that IBM named Perficient the partner of the year 3 of the last 5 years around portal technologies. Then it's more of that third-party external validation. It's a nice reflection on the work we've done, but it's absolutely something that we're able to leverage as we're talking to potential prospects and clients. We'll never be able to outspend, our very largest competitors, IT, technology and management. Consulting services, a fragmented market, a lot of players, and the very biggest, largest players have, from my perspective, seemingly unlimited resources. As a marketing leader, it's challenging to pick and choose where to invest, but as a shareholder, you certainly understand it and appreciate the fact that, the company is focused on the top line and the bottom line, and ultimately on our clients. And so, we've got to get creative with our funds sometimes. I think I've appreciated being part of a growing organization, a forward-looking organization. Certainly not an organization stuck in neutral or regressing or becoming smaller. That's been great. When I joined Perficient in 2003, I was literally the only marketing resource in the company. So, from there to a corporate and a field team of 20, it creates a lot of opportunity, but also challenges. That steady pace of growth and the acquisition certainly creates challenges to stay ahead of the messaging and make sure you're representing the full breadth of the portfolio and the solutions and services that we do offer to the marketplace. With that comes the opportunity to do more, to invest more in marketing, to be it through resources or through additional investments in campaigns or tactics. So today we've got a marketing organization of about 20 folks here in St. Louis and spread out across the country. As we're able to do more, add more resources, invest in additional things and continue to grow, we also grow the brand awareness.
Thanks for listening to St. Louis Marketing Voice.